Welcome back to my backyard snack yard. We're out here in the May drizzle because I have brought my slightly sickly Arcobal or rainbow orange outside because it just really needed to get out. It has been a really great cropper. It's been wonderful. It produces these wonderful fruits which are very sour but are a mix of, I think it's a tribrid actually, of 2 blood oranges and a Meyer lemon. So really beautiful fruits which turn really bright orange, and then they have these beautiful red stripes. It's also known as the tiger orange or tiger lemon. It's one of the two. It's very sour and I actually use them a lot like lemons. But although it's been really healthy this whole winter, the last few months have seen it starting just to lose all its leaves. And if you look at some of the new foliage, it's really pale. I'm not entirely sure what's happened, but I can see there's some little insects here. My hands are filthy. And yeah, there are some little signs of insects. Look at that. And I don't like spraying my plants or anything, but what I want to do now is also something which is frowned upon, but that is I want to prune it really severely right now, even though it's in distress. And I think getting it outside will also help it. Usually they just start reviving as soon as they're out in the fresh air and the rain. I put it outside about, I think it was yesterday or the day before, so it hasn't been out for long. And the weather was just turning. But look at the sort of powdery white thing on it. I don't think it's whitefly, but it's some kind of not good thing going on here. Look at the leaves there, yeah. So it definitely needs to have something done to it. And the interesting thing is it's right next to my other citrus trees, or it was in the house, and none of them have caught it. Last year I have a really big 4 Seasons lemon in the house. Let me just show you. So here's my 4 Seasons lemon tree. It's one of the few citrus I still have indoors now. I'm slowly getting them outside as the weather slowly warms up, and also just to give the trees a chance to recuperate out in the rain. This one was really unkempt last year at this time before I took it outside, and so I really pruned it, and it just so did well after that. It really has been a beautiful fruiter all year. It's full of wonderful fruits. It's usually flowering at the same time as fruiting. Even right now, there's a little flower down there, which I'll come around with a little paintbrush just to pollinate, because there aren't any insects in here, luckily. And if you look here, there's a little fruit that's just forming, a little one. So yeah, it's constantly producing fruits, and there are constantly ones to pick. Let me just show you how big these ones are. So they're a really decent size here. And you know, all that to say, it really responded well to pruning it last year around this time before I took it outside. And there's lots of beautiful new growth coming too, which actually looks really quite dark too. I'm not really sure why all my trees are having this dark growth. I wonder if it's because they're being attacked by whatever they're being attacked by. I mean, this tree, even though it's right next to the Arcobal, it hasn't got any of those weird speckles on it or anything. So I'm not entirely sure what happened to the one outside, but I'm going to go at it now and just prune it right down, and then also change its soil and give it a nice boost that way. And then we'll just have to watch it and see how it recovers. And I'm pretty confident it should do okay. And very soon I'll be taking this guy outside as well. I actually sharpened my secateurs yesterday. So what I'm planning on doing is just reducing all these branches to where there is a clear sign of new growth coming. Like this one here. See how long these ones are? I just want to snip it right back to here. There we go. And then this guy, I mean, it's kind of sad because I'm actually snipping off all the leaves. So I'll just take him down to here. There's that new little guy there. There we go. And that's already looking better. Nice and bare. And then this little guy, let's see, where could we get him to? I could do here, or I could go down to there, and actually I think I want to go down to there because he can start growing from that little node. Let me just show you. So either I could do that one or that one, but I want to do that one and then have him start growing from there. Then he's going to grow out in this direction. I think that's what I want. So there we go. That's good. And let's have a look. It's just about seeing what I want to do. These ones are all quite nice and short, and they also don't look too bad. There's also little fruits coming there too, and lots of little flower buds. Little bugs here. I'd just like to cut off all the bugs really, but I guess I can't cut off all the growth. What could I do up here? Let's have a look. If I just leave this for now. I mean, you're not supposed to remove more than a third of the tree, so I don't want to cut like the whole thing down. I'm already doing something wrong. Let's have a look. Maybe I could just remove... I think I'll have a little look, but here's how it is now, and we'll just show you what I've done when I'm finished. Okay, so I do think I have cut off more than a third, but it needed it. It needed a good little haircut. So I'm expecting it now to burst forth with lots of new green growth. It's cut back to lots of little nodes that should be ready to start shooting out. Lots of new branches. And I just need to spray it with some dish soap. I think I'm going to make a little mixture of some dish soap and some water and get a good little spritz everywhere. Try to clean off all the little remaining foliage. I tried to leave some leaves on it because it really needs it. You can't just remove all the leaves. Poor little thing, honestly. I've never seen it look worse than this. This is the worst citrus ever. My goodness. Poor baby. So I'll also replace all the soil. I think it can stay inside this pot because now that I've reduced the size of the crown, it should be able to be fine in this pot for longer. And I'll just replace all the compost to make sure it's got a nice healthy growing medium. I'm going to use some ericaceous compost because citruses like slightly acidic soil at least. So I wonder how the roots are doing. Let's have a little look at the roots. I actually think the roots look really good. It could have done with a repot if I was going to leave it, well, if I left it as big as it was, but now that I've reduced it so much, we can leave it in the pot it's in. I'll just get rid of all the compost around it and put in some nice new clean stuff. Yeah, but it does look good, so that's good to see. Look at that nice root ball. It looks so lovely, doesn't it? Really healthy roots down there too. Aww. That's really nice to see. What a good little tree it is. Okay. Well, I'll just get it all repotted now. Back in the pot it was in. Oh, what's that? That's just some stones. It's not like any grubs or anything. I was wondering if there were any grubs or anything. I just don't know what's happened. I wonder if he did just dry out, but then he got those mites and I don't know. Who knows where these little insects come from as well. It's so tricky. But yeah, let's get them all repotted. Happy in there again. Sweet little guy. Go. And look, trying to put some new growth out there. And it's got pretty flowers too. Aww. Poor little thing. Alright. Let's sort him out. I think I'll pick off all the fruits too because they're not looking too good. They're kind of looking a little bit like they're not doing very well, and I think the tree could just do with use all its energy on getting better and growing. And this is the perfect time for it because spring is here and it can just really start pushing out new growth and then be happy outside all summer. So very nice. Alright, so she's all potted up now. I'm going to give her a good drink of some rainwater now because she prefers rainwater as well. And then leave her here in this protected spot underneath the persimmon tree, which is flowering for the first time. Look at those flower buds. I can't get over it. It's so good to see them. They should open rather soon. Some of them have dropped, so I really hope they open, these ones here that are left. They're looking promising. But let's also hope that this little guy recovers. I think I'll come back with a little bottle of some washing up liquid and just give the leaves a good clean. Get rid of any residual bugs, but now that we're giving her a good start, she can just concentrate on getting better, and I'll remove all the fruit as well. And I've just seen something I'm super excited about. Let me show you while we're here. This is my gigantic, or very large at least, pineapple guavas. And look! An unmistakable flower bud. I'm so excited. It's my very, very first one. So that's good news. There are lots of beautiful new growth ones too, but that was definitely a flower bud. How completely exciting. I don't think there are any more just yet, but one is better than none, as they say. So really fun just to see that one. So thank you for joining me. I will see you next time. Bye for now. Just a final thing, I have removed all the fruit and I've sprayed all the foliage with some washing up liquid mixed with water, so they're all looking clean. And now they're outside in the rain, and I'll do a little update in a few months' time when I hope it's fully recovered. We'll see how it goes. See you next time. Bye for now.